Welcome to the introductory video for the Earth Science ESC 1000 class and the Descriptive Geology GOI 1000 class at Palm Beach State University. My name is Professor Rachel O'Brien. I'm a PhD candidate at Florida Atlantic University. I should be graduating in May or August. PhD in Geosciences. I specialize in weather radar, hydrology, and geographic information systems. I've been an adjunct professor at Palm Beach State College since the beginning of 2000. If you ever need to reach me, my email address is greinr@palmbeachstate.edu. This class is 100% online, and we use Blackboard to provide all the resources and quizzes and exams we take in this class. You get to Blackboard, one simple way is to go to the Palm Beach State homepage. And across the top you find the e-learning menu button. Click there, and then the next web page you can click on the left side in the Blackboard login. Once you get to the login page, you can enter your Panther Web user ID and password to get into Blackboard, where you see a list of all the classes that you're taking that's Blackboard enabled. But if you go this way into Blackboard, you also will have access to other student resources and tutorials. The syllabus is located on my faculty profile page, and in Blackboard there's a link to that page where you can actually see all my syllabi. The class schedule is also in Blackboard, and that's under the class handouts link. Now the class schedule is very important. It lists every assignment, every exam, every quiz, and all the due dates on there. Hopefully you've already received that via email from me. If not, it's right there in Blackboard. You definitely need to save that file and refer to it. All the classwork is online, so on Blackboard I've divided the course into 8 units, basically 8 two-week sections, each section covering 3 chapters. In each one of these units there will be a discussion board question, there will be a current event, there will be a list of the chapters you need to read, there will be a quiz, and there also will be a lab activity. And here are all the nice little graphics for those. Okay, the discussion boards, the current events, the quizzes, and the labs. Just for simplification, each one of those assignments is worth 12 points. In case of the discussion board, there will be a question that you need to answer, so a prompt, and you'll be writing a primary post. That posting has to be at least 200 words. That's worth 8 points. You need to also mention any sources you used. It doesn't have to be an absolute perfect formal citation, but a URL, list the article and the author, so anything that definitely identifies where you got the information you used. That's worth 2 points. Comments, then after you've done your primary post, and maybe later in that 2-week period before the due date, you want to comment on 2 other posts by other students. And those posts need to be 75 to 100 words. And those are worth 2 points each. Okay, so most of the discussion boards and definitely all the current events are all opinion-based. You need to follow these directions carefully in terms of your posting in order to get full credit. It can't really take points off for your opinion. So, so it's important that you just follow the instructions, and you'll easily get good grades that will help counter your test grades. You're not a good test taker. So in the current events, the points are similar, except I expect you also post a picture. So often with current event, you'll find an article on a website, and you're going to provide that URL to that website. And most articles on the web or blog postings all have a picture to help capture your attention. Well, you can just take one of those pictures, copy it, and paste it, or save it and upload it into your discussion board post here. Because the idea is you want to make your post look nice, okay, look interesting for other students to read. So that picture's worth 2 points, the URL's worth 2 points, your 200-word summary or discussion about that article is 6 points. Definitely do not be copying paragraphs out of these articles on the web and post them as your own post. And it's very easy for me to find that you're just copying straight out of the website, and basically that would be plagiarism, and you would not get credit for the assignment. So you definitely want to write 200 word summary in your own words. That's worth 6 points, URLs 2 points, pictures 2 points. And then you want to comment on 2 other students' posts, and those are 75 to 100 words each. Okay, here's a sample discussion board entry for a current event I wrote up. And now this one I did back when I had a smaller word count requirement. Okay, but just for example, Mars rover finds stream bed evidence. There's my title. Okay, this is my summary about the article. Now it looks a little short of 200 words, but I did it back when my requirements were a little shorter. Okay. And then here's a link to the article. I use the title for the URL, but it's set up as a link, so if you clicked on it, if you actually were to click on it, it would take you directly to that website. You don't have to hide the link nice and neat. You can actually route the http://www. whatever the actual address is. Here's this kind of a citation for the picture I used. This is the showing what this article was talking about. So you definitely want to make your discussion or posts look nice. Also on Blackboard, you'll have the unit lecture videos. Usually a video for each chapter. We lecture PowerPoints, additional video content, mostly YouTube links. Class handouts are mostly just that class schedule. Also, you'll be able to communicate with classmates and or me via course mail, but also there's a introduce yourself discussion board, and there's also a questions discussion board. Okay. You can also check your grades there and find announcements from me. Rules and expectation. Attendance is mandatory. How this is captured, though, when you log in. So definitely frequently log into Blackboard, get into the course, and they'll just mark you in the system as being active in the class. Okay? And definitely please submit assignments throughout the semester. Okay, online, we want to have respectful online etiquette in all online interactions, such as any communications via discussion boards, current events, course mail, etc. All assignments need to be turned in on time. Let's see. Also, I provide a very long window, like almost a week, to take the midterm exam, and another week to take almost a week to take the final exam. So since there's plenty of time to plan when it's best for you to take the exams, there'll be no makeup exams allowed. When in doubt, email me and ask. That should be a rule with any professor. If you have a question, definitely ask the professor. Okay, communication. Use Blackboard course mail or your Palm Beach State email. Okay, when it comes to email, the only email I'm allowed to respond to are the emails that come from your account. It's the only way I can verify that it's coming from you. And there's a lot of laws that protect students' privacy. And that's the reason why, to be compliant with those laws, that's why I can only communicate using, replying back to emails from your own Palm Beach State email account or from your course mail. Okay. My email address again is greinr@palmbeachstate.edu. Email's faster than course mail, mostly because I see it on my cell phone throughout the day, but it's forwarded to me, so sometimes it might take me still an hour or two to get to a computer to reply back. And still, that's faster than course mail. Blackboard I usually only log into in the evenings or intermittently throughout the weekends. During the midterm exam and final exam, I'll probably provide my cell number for urgent questions, which you should text message me. That way, if something's going on wrong with Blackboard or you have an important urgent question, this way at least I can get back to you right away. How you'll be graded. Well, there are 2 exams, the midterm and the final. They are worth 50% of the course. There are 8 online quizzes worth 12.5%. There are 8 discussion board posts plus responses are worth 12.5%. 8 current events plus responses worth 12.5%, and 8 labs, which are worth 12.5%. Okay, to get an A in the course, you need 89.5% or higher. Get B of 79.5 or higher, C 69.5% or higher, and D 59.5% or higher. Less than 59.5% is failing. The actual point counts for these grades are written out in the syllabus. So remember, if you have any questions, please email me. And for information on how the course is organized in Blackboard, I have an additional video posted in Blackboard for you to check out. Thank you.